Hi, in this video we are going to build a product for the $40 subscription plan, and we will use the custom phone case as an example. And let's create a new product. There is a green button, and once you click on it, there are some settings such as product title, product description, and product base price. You can also upload a background basic image as well. And let's start with the product title. Let's say phone case. And you can add some product description. You can change it later. And the base price. I am also uploading a background image here, and we are creating the product. So now we have created a new product, and there is a basic image which will be used as a background. And now we go to the layers section, and we will need to upload the images of the phone case itself, and we will need to use an image type of the layer. We go to the settings, image source, and we will use two different images of the camera and of the phone itself. So it will be really helpful a bit later. So far I'm uploading only the camera and one more layer. I can rename the first layer, and one more layer is going to be for the phone case, and again I'm going to use an image layer type. So now I'm uploading the base of the phone case, so this part will be colorized later. Let's apply the settings and go to the steps section. Well, I can rename this step. Let's say it's step 1, colorization. And now we will need to create a first custom option. So let's say the first custom option will be for the color of the phone case. I'm going to name it like pick a color. And we scroll down a bit, and here is a single choice option type. So I am adding several choices here, and I can pick any color for my phone case. And I can also rename those choices. Let's say beige, cherry, blue, and orange. The next field is for the price, and I can set like a surcharge or just a price for a particular color. And now we will need to go back to the layers section and open our phone case layer. Once you go to the settings, there is a layer colorization settings, and you can pick colorize from color thumbnails custom option. Now we will need to set the color source and apply the settings. We are saving the product, and once we go back to the colors, you can see that the phone is changing its colors. Okay. We will also need to add some conditional logic rules. So this layer with colorization will be only shown once we pick a color from the color palette. And the next step will be adding a pattern to our phone cases. Let's say we do not want to use just plain colors. We want to fill the phone case with a pattern. So I'm creating the next custom option. It will have a single choice option type as well, but we are picking image thumbnails right now. I'm creating several options and uploading the patterns that will be used for our phone case. Again, I can rename those choices. And now I will be uploading some additional images for the thumbnails, which will be shown on the storefront. So basically you can upload the same images, but I'm going to use a bit different ones. And once we have uploaded those images, we can also set the additional price for each of the choices. So now we're going to the layers section. We cloned a phone base layer. So this layer is going to be exactly the same, but for another type of option. Here is a fill pattern settings, and we need to enable this feature. We pick the pattern source and apply the settings. And now you can see that the phone case is filled with the images that we have uploaded in this custom option. You can also change some settings here. Like you can see that the size is changing, the size of the image uploaded. It is changing. And one more thing here is adding conditional logic rules as well. So this layer will be shown only once we pick the pattern. And as you can see, now we can pick a color and we can pick the pattern of the phone case. But as you can see, both options are picked now, and we will need to make some adjustments. So now we can go to the settings of each option in this step and apply some clearing rules. So once we have applied those clearing rules, we can either pick a plain color or a pattern. Only one of the options will be available for us, and the previous selection will be erased. As you can see now, the previous choice is deselecting. And now we go to the settings, default choice, and I can set a particular color as a default choice to be selected. So once we open the product, like from scratch, this option will be picked by default. So now let's create the second step, which will be for customizations. And let's say we want to have an opportunity to upload an image, and we are creating one more custom option for the image that you want to upload for the phone case. And we scroll down. Here is a file upload option type, and we are saving this custom option and go to the layer section again. Here is an image area layer type. You can rotate this area, you can change the size, place it wherever you like, and we are renaming this layer. And again, we are going to the settings, and we will need to create our file upload custom option as an image source for this layer. So now, once we created all those options and layers, we can upload our own image, which will be displayed on the front end in the area that we have created. We can also change some settings here and remove the background of the image that we have uploaded. So let's continue with the next option, and it will be creating a custom text. We will add a monogram for our phone case. We are creating an input field text option, and now we can set the limitation of the characters which can be used for this monogram. Let's say I want to add 3. I can show counter, and there are some additional settings. You can also enable charging per character, and now I'm setting the price per character. And once we set everything up here, we go to the layer section as well. I'm creating one more custom option. This time it is going to be for the simple text type. And you can also write a default preview text. I am placing the area where I want this to be displayed. I can also set the font size, font family, some additional settings. Now I'm changing the alignment. And there are some additional custom options. You can pick the default font or change it a bit later. And now I'm setting the text source. Add a monogram, add your text, I'm applying it, and now we can preview the product. And as you can see, I am adding some text and it is displayed on the front end, as well as the price is changed. So we have +3 for each of the characters that we have added. I can also create some custom options for the text settings, and now we are going to create one more color thumbnails option, so it will let us change the color of the text that we display on the phone case. I'm creating several different choices. And now I'm creating one more custom option, which will be a font selector. So the customer can pick a font that they need. It is a font selector custom option. You can also change the font size, but we will only use a font selector for this product. You can also upload your own custom fonts. And now we're going to the settings of this text layer, and we enable a custom font option for this text layer. We apply the settings. We need also enable colorization of the monogram. We are applying the settings, save the product, and now we can preview the product. And as you can see, the font color is changing as well as the font itself. So the last thing here is adding a default choice for the font color. And as you can see now, we can add some customizations. If we restart the page, you will see that by default the orange font case color is selected, and as well as the font text font color. So we now have different customization for our phone case, and you can pick a color of the phone case, upload the image, add some custom text, change its color and its font.